Hey, Melinda Walsh here. I have to say that I was really bothered after the election, and it took me several days to really figure out, okay, what's at the root of this? Why am I so sad? Why am I so disappointed? And what it came down to for me was a feeling of being dismissed, and that I had a story in my head that everything that I hold important, the values that I have, were just somehow just blown up. It's really kind of what it felt like. And so I've been thinking a lot about how do I manage this, because I like to look at the world in a positive light. And what I know is that I make up a story in my head, as we all do, about what happens. Something happens, an event in and of itself is neutral. And we make up a story about it that helps explain it to us. It helps us make sense of it. And I got to tell you, this one was a challenge. This election was a challenge, for me to try to make sense of it. And where I am right now is just holding on to and remembering that I don't know what's going to come tomorrow. I am making up a story in my head that is a little bit of a worst case scenario, but if I look back over my life on the times that I've thought the worst was going to happen or be really afraid about things, things have a way of working out. And I don't need to know exactly how they're going to, although right now I'd love to know how just to make myself feel better. But the reality is, if I can look at tomorrow and the next day with a sense of wonder and a sense of curiosity and hope and optimism that no matter what, I will be okay, those I love will be okay, and my world will be okay. So I just wanted to pass those thoughts along to you. That's kind of where I am right now. And I'm working on it. And so far, so good. Just remember, pay attention to the movie in your head. Pay attention to your language. Pay attention to your thoughts. Because when it comes down to it, we're all directors of our lives. We are not victims. And sometimes it's easy to forget that. So that's a wrap.